The year is 2015. One Donald J. Trump and his wife Melania ride down a golden escalator. When he gets off, Donald goes to the podium and makes a shocking announcement to his crowd.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
Trump, a businessman and reality TV star, had no experience in politics beforehand, so almost everyone did not take Trump's campaign seriously.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States. Take it to the bank.
Okay.
I guarantee it.
But as it turned out, Trump was dead serious. He was in it to win, and in the Republican primaries, Trump gained traction for being an outsider to the political establishment and status quo. Trump was not afraid to say things that, frankly, were never thought of being said on the campaign trail beforehand. Republican voters wanted change from a boring political establishment. They wanted change from Obama and the Democrats ruling the government for the past 8 years. Trump brought this change, and this is why he went on to beat establishment candidates in the GOP and eventually win the Republican nomination for president. However, he still became a massive underdog against Secretary of State and former First Lady Hillary Clinton, who was the Democratic nominee. However, to the shock of the entire nation, on that crisp fall morning of November 9th, 2016, Trump had won the electoral vote and therefore the presidency. This is when both sides of the political spectrum knew that politics had changed forever. A man who had zero political experience or political office was now president of the United States, the highest job in the land. Trump's first term had its many ups and downs. He made several controversial decisions, like a travel ban of several Muslim countries and visiting North Korea. He even faced impeachment in 2019 for, quote, abuse of power. Trump was the third president to ever be impeached, but he was acquitted. Some of his policies satisfied citizens and voters, like a stable economy and low gas prices. However, things took a turn to the worst when COVID-19 hit in 2020. Donald Trump downplayed the severity of the virus, and in 2020, lost re-election to former Vice President Joe Biden on the Democratic side. Trump claimed Biden and the Democrats rigged the election. He demanded his supporters overturn the results. On January 6, 2021, Trump supporters stormed the Capitol building, demanding Vice President Mike Pence not to certify the election results. These rioters caused a bunch of obstruction of property and killed 5 police officers. Trump denied involvement. At this time, the House of Representatives impeached Trump for a second time in his very first term. Trump had left the presidency with disgrace. What was worse, that he was now facing legal troubles in hush money scandals and sexual harassment cases. He became the first convicted president that was a felon. He was convicted on 34 charges. So, that was it, right? Trump's dream to make America great again died the day his supporters stormed the Capitol building. Or was it?
In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States.
Yeah, one personality trait Donald Trump had ever since he was a businessman inheriting his father's business was that once he got into a fight of something, he would not back down. Trump was lucky. His successor, Joe Biden, was extremely unpopular and out of touch with the people. There was a recession during his term, and gas prices were high, and the troops in Afghanistan left with disgrace. Biden was seen as incompetent with many voters and was too old for the job. In June 2024, Trump and Biden held a debate. Trump absolutely destroyed him, making the president look old and clueless. Then, in July, after immense pressure from the Democrats, Biden dropped out and endorsed Kamala Harris, his vice president. In that same month, July 13, 2024, Trump attended a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, a crucial swing state. If Trump won Pennsylvania, there was a good chance he could win the election. At this rally, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks shot Donald Trump in his ear. Trump's life flashed entirely through his eyes. Many in this life or death situation would quit right there. Many would think this wouldn't be worth sacrificing their own life just for a political cause. But not Donald Trump. He got right back up. The former president, being carried up by Secret Service agents, pumped his fist and shouted, "Fight, fight, fight," to the crowd of his supporters. The MAGA movement was back, and this time it was back even greater than before. Trump appealed now to younger voters and Hispanic voters. Trump also was doing better thanks to key endorsements such as RFK Jr., as well as Elon Musk, the world's richest man. He also received endorsements from Charlie Kirk, a political influencer who was a key supporter of Trump and arguably helped Trump do as well as he did in the election. May Charlie Kirk rest in peace. Trump easily beat Vice President Kamala Harris in the 2024 election. He was the 45th and now 47th President of the United States, and his win was massive. His win was something we had not seen in 133 years. He was the second president to be elected in 2 non-consecutive terms, along with Grover Cleveland, the aforementioned 133 years ago. Trump had accomplished arguably the greatest political comeback, not only in American history, but world history. From going all the way to rock bottom at the very top, Trump was an ultimate agent of change, proving that anything is possible in politics, no matter the circumstances, experience, or policy. This was Ashton Brayman. Thank you very much.